When we first met Iono in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, she felt like a perfect snapshot of the streaming community right now. She was loud, chaotic, and was all about engagement. She was the ultimate Pokemon streamer. So when Pokemon Legends ZA introduced Canari, a famous broadcaster in Lumiose City, a lot of us expected Iono 2.0. But looking at the deeper lore that's hidden in plain sight in Canari's room, I kind of realized we're not looking at another streamer, we're looking at something culturally older and more specific to Japanese pop culture. Game Freak gave us the ultimate battle between two different eras of fame. Iono is the influencer, and Canari is more like the idol. Today, I just want to mostly talk about the differences between the two and which style of storytelling actually fits the Pokemon franchise better. So first, let's take a look at Iono. Her first brand is built on being relatable, or at least relatably chaotic. Her outfit is this gaming streetwear vibe, her teeth are super sharp, and her personality is totally unhinged. She treats us, the player, as if we're a collab partner she's trying to farm off of for views. This is kind of what modern streaming is like. It's really about breaking the fourth wall. When Iono screams because she's losing, or trolls you with her terrestrializing Miss Magius, it feels spontaneous. She honestly represents the new school quote-unquote of fame. You don't admire Iono from a distance, you feel like you're in the chat with her spamming emotes while she loses her mind. Next, let's take a look at Canari, because her vibe is totally different from Iono's. When you find her room in Pokemon Legends ZA, you can actually find posters on her wall that show her as a child posing with her grandfather, and even art where she's imitating Vocaloids. To me, this tells me a bigger part of what her story's all about. She isn't just some random girl with a webcam, she's more like a legacy performer. She's likely been training to be some sort of Vocaloid star ever since she was a kid. To me, this recontextualizes her whole quiz show gameplay. Different players on the internet started noticing right away that her quiz is pretty ridiculously easy. The game basically autofills the answers so you can't lose. But if she's an idol, this makes perfect sense. The idol's job isn't to challenge you, it's to make you smile. It's a performance. Her show is designed to be a perfect experience where everyone in the audience feels happy and included. She represents the old school of fame, polished, professional, and always smiling for the fans, or at least smiling when she's not wearing her mask or when she's cursing at you. After thinking about it for a while, it gives me this weird like opposites attract type of vibe. To me, Iono represents some sort of chaos. She represents Paldea's open world freedom where everything can happen. And to me, Canari is more choreographed. She represents Legends ZA's focus on urban planning and structure. To me, Canari gives that vibe of like, hey, join my fan club, while Iono gives me more of that vibe of, hey, click the subscribe button and follow me. Which, you should actually just do that. Make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. But to me, that's the subtle difference between the two, and it completely changes how they interact with us as the players. One wants some sort of reaction, and the other one wants admiration. So who's the better character of these two? If you prefer a character who feels really messy and funny, it's more like Iono. She just got that raw energy that defines the modern internet. But if you like the lore of a character who has dedicated their whole life to entertaining their city, Canari's actually having a deeper charm there. That extra detail about her childhood adds a layer of history that Iono just doesn't have. But what do you think? Do you prefer the chaotic energy of the streamer or the polished perfection of the idol? Let me know in the comments. Team Canari or Team Iono? Thanks for watching.